Easy to see.
He is.
Hill walks over the logo for Georgia. Shot clock at 10. Hill to Jabri. Thought about taking an NBA range three. Backs it up instead. 5 to shoot. Gives it to Justin Hill. He's going to attack. Shoots a long three. Knuckleball. Won't get there. Well, it got there, but drew the rim.
Russell got
rebound. Offensive rebound by Chiwa on the left baseline.
Of all things, boy, what a clutch time to come up with an offensive rebound.
9th rebound of the game for Chiwa. He's one away from a double-double. 7 to shoot for Hill. Crossover, behind the back dribble, stumbles a little bit, throws it into the corner. Jabri for 3, no good. Rebound tapped by Missouri and controlled by the Tigers. They trail by 6, 100 seconds to go in the game. East gets free, floater down the lane. With one hand, won't go off the rim. He had a good look at it and just missed it.
Boy, and Demery just stole it off the rim, didn't he?
Silas rebounds in the backcourt to Chiwa. Back to Demery. He's bumped at the half-court line, and they call a 10-second violation on the Dogs. Mike White was trying to call a timeout. Steven Anderson didn't give it to him, and the Dogs turn it over on a 10-second backcourt violation.
Wow.
12th turnover of the game for Georgia. Now Dennis Gates will sub in the 7-footer Jordan Butler, the freshman, and bring Aiden Shaw out of the contest. 71-65. The entire bench is standing for Georgia. Back to our right. Honor with the ball in play for Missouri. Dribbles between the circles, guarded by Hill. Drives to his right, feeds it into the corner. Big Butler comes out of the corner, dumps it into the paint to East. He stumbles with it. They go in the left corner for a 3. Missed that stroke off the rim by Bates. It's rebounded by Georgia, and a foul on Missouri. They call the foul on Trent Pierce, a 6'10 freshman.
Well, they're in that situation where they can't afford empty possessions. They had to get that rebound, and the only way to get it was to push Russell.
That's a double bonus, too, for Georgia. 10th team foul on Missouri as we pause for station identification on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
WSB Atlanta, WSB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
2 shots for Chiwa at the line, and that's his first free throw miss of the day. It went around the rim and kicked off left. Chiwa with 17 and 10, his first double-double as a Bulldog, the 10th of his career. Led the American Conference at USF last season in rebounding, getting it done today on the glass as well with 10 boards. And that second foul shot is good. Missed the first, made the second. His only miss all day. He's 8 for 9. Georgia's lead is 72-65. Missouri ball as we've got a minute to play.
That's a bad place to get trapped down there.
Honor trapped on the left low block, below the block, right on the baseline to the left of the basket. Georgia had him pinned in on the baseline.
They had 3 guys pinned him in there. He had nowhere to go.
They throw it off Georgia, and Missouri will inbound the basketball. Feed it into Bates in the left corner. He dribbles towards the paint. Reverse pivot. Left-handed layup.
Oh, late whistle.
And they got Abdur Rahim for a late foul.
That's a late whistle.
Jabri with his 4th. 6 on the Dogs. This will send Bates to the free throw line for 2 in the act of shooting with 54.6 to go.
He's a 90% free throw shooter.
Left-handed shooter, transfer from Indiana, free throw number 1, short. Hit the front of the rim.
Did I mention that he's a 90% free throw shooter?
You did.
Let me mention that again.
Actually, he's 93%. Well, he's not anymore because he missed that one. Second foul shot in the air and good. Missed the first one. That was a big miss, though. It's a 6-point lead for Georgia with 54.6 to go. Demery moves along the baseline, out of bounds, feeds it into Thomason, who hustles back to the ball. Back to Demery, got to sprint it into the front court. They trap him. He picked up his dribble, steps through and finds Hill on the other side of the timeline. And they foul Justin Hill, far side of the floor, as he tried to dribble through 2 defenders, and Nick Honor fouled him. Double bonus for Georgia, and they'll put Hill on the line. And Justin has struggled at the free throw line this season, below 60%. He's 1 for 2 today.
He's been known to be pretty clutch, though, in games like this.
Let's hope so. There's the free throw. Hits off the back of the rim, no good. Hill with 15 points, 1 for 2 from the line today. He'll get another opportunity here with the clock stopped at 44.5 seconds remaining. That free throw will rim out. Missed them both. Missouri with the ball. They've got to go in a hurry. It's a 2-possession game. East around the defense all the way to the basket, and a running layup is good. Where was the defense that time?
Well, there was nobody there. All of our guys were out front trying to protect, I think, against the three. He just drove it right in, laid it up.
4-point game. Missouri full court pressure in the backcourt. Jabri spins into the front side, picks up his dribble. They trap him, feeds Dimry. They're trying to double him, and East comes in for a quick foul. East with a foul. That'll put Dimry on the line for 2 shots. Silas at 62% from the line. They should have let Jabri hang on to the ball until they fouled him. He's our best free throw shooter out there right now. Jabri and Chiwa, percentage-wise, are the best free throw shooters Georgia has on the floor.
We saw Silas hit some clutch free throws down in Tallahassee against FSU.
Here's Dimry for the first of 2. That free throw is good, all net. Silas has shot his freebies well today. He's 4 for 4. All of those coming here in the second half. Dimry can get into double figures if he hits the second one. Georgia 73, Missouri 68. And he hit them both. 74-68 Dogs. 24.5 seconds to go. Pierce in for Missouri and Aiden Shaw out. They bring in the 7-foot freshman. Tigers inbound the basketball. East has it in his hands. No time to waste. Sprints into the front court, right to the basket. He backs Thomason down, misses a shot right under the bucket, rebounded by Hill, and he's fouled immediately with 14.4 to go.
Adam, get out that headset. Get out that headset, Adam. Get it plugged in, all ready for guest after this game's over.
Hill will go to the line for 2 shots. Georgia leads by 6. And some of this crowd of over 12,000 starts to head for the gates. Free throw, Hill, good. That'll send a few more running. Hill now with 16 points. Free throw is good. Here's the second one. It's in the air, off the rim, no good. 75-68 Dogs, 10 seconds to go. Deep three by Honor. Won't go. Rebound, Chiwa. Holds it up high. Look at him. Just hold it up high. Nobody's going to grab at it. 2 seconds, 1 second. Game over. Dogs win on the road in the SEC opener. Your final this afternoon from Missouri. Georgia, 75. And the Tigers, 68.
Boy, what a performance, Scott. I got to tell you, the fact that they had that 17-point lead, they gave up a 17-2 run, still led by 2 at half, but for the most part in that second half, they were able to keep the Tigers, like you pointed out at one time, their biggest lead of the game was 3 points. And Georgia just did a great job defensively. I'm really proud. I thought coming in, I think I told you, if we could hold them under 70 points, I thought we had a chance to win this, and we hold them to 68. So, just a great job by Mike White and his staff, getting the club ready for this one to go on the road, face adversity, face a tough environment, which every single road trip in the Southeastern Conference will be. And it's like we always say, what's a successful formula? The formula is you protect your home court and you find a way to steal them on the road, and we found a way to steal this one.
Georgia was tenacious today, despite the comeback by Missouri and eventually taking the lead by 3 in the second half. Georgia seemed to always have an answer today. And the Bulldogs, with the final answer, win it by a final score of 75-68. Russell Chiwa going to join us now. The big 7-foot center with a magnificent day. Russell, 18 points and 11 rebounds. Congratulations on this one. This is a huge win for you guys on the road. Your thoughts on your play today?
Yeah, I think we just translate what we did in practice to the game. So we came here ready to play, and we just execute the game plan.
Russell, it was when you've got a lead like you had that first half, and then they make a 17-2 run, you would think all the momentum's with them, but you guys were able to hold them off for the majority of the second half and then put it away down the closing stretch.
Yeah, we knew that the ACC, is really, really hard to win in the row against a good team. So we were ready for adversity. So, yeah.
What was the play like inside from those guys? Were they giving you any difficulty or so? There's a lot of contact down low, isn't there?
Yeah. Again, like I said, this is the ACC. Is really, really physical, and I know it was coming, so I was just waiting for that.
And you're up for that. You like that kind of a game?
Oh, yeah. I love
Look
it.
at that smile. I love it.
Tell us a little bit about, you got that last rebound. You were holding it up there. They couldn't get to it, so you just kept holding it up there.
Yeah, I know they got the 7'5" guy in the bench, so I know nobody going to catch that ball, so that's why.
Russell, congratulations. Your first double-double as a Bulldog and the first SEC win for this team. Great game today.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Russell Chewa with us here. Our electrifying play of the game is brought to you by Georgia's Electricians, IBEW, Local Union 613. Russell Chewa, our electrifying player of the game, and he was today. 18 points and 11 rebounds for the USF transfer. Dogs now have won 9 in a row, Chuck. 9-game winning streak. It's Georgia's longest in over a decade.
That's amazing.
They go to 1-0 in the SEC, now 11-3. Overall, Missouri drops to 8-6 and 0-1. Georgia's a winner on the road. Conference opener 75-68 over Missouri. Stay tuned for the region's locker room report. That's coming up next on the Bulldogs Sports Network.